Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Overlord Season 4, which is on Episode 6. Now, this episode right here, looks like to me things are about to get really massacre or bloody in the future, so if anything else, let's just get this started. We had to it that the dwarves are trying to fight off against the Kua Oga, whatever the heck they're called, those monster beast-like animals, but unfortunately for them, it's not looking so great. But Ainz shows up and offers his helping services in exchange that you hear me out and I want something from you guys in return, you know? Eventually, two Death Knights will later on show up and slaughter the freaking monster beast, no problem, you know? And the two of them end up dying after someone like, what should I say, one of the, leaders of the beast monster group cuts the ropes on the bridge, you know? And we have to eventually Ainz finds out about this and thinks that there might be a very high level player that might cause a lot of trouble. Who knows? But we'll have to find out eventually, you know? As the episode continues on in its own way, we have to it that Ainz will later on meet up with the Dwarf Council, and the Ainz offers his services to get back the royal capital, that you allow me to have weapons and runesmiths of yours to come to my kingdom, you know, that kind of thing. In other words, Ainz pretty much asks him, I'll help you out in exchange that I want you to help me out, you know? I mean, I want to make a good friendly relationship with you guys and make this work out, you know, that kind of thing. Eventually, as time continues on in its own way, the royal capital is a big city to, the dwarves, you know? And later on, one of the dwarves agreed to, Ainz's proposal, you know? Eventually, Ainz will later on meet up with the runesmiths of the dwarves and ends up showing a weapon to them after there are some funny stuff here and there involving them being a little loud and noisy, and then drinks, and then the weapon of runes that Ainz shows them. He wants to have that craft come back to them, you know, because it might be very old and it's not something that will be passed on, you know, but eventually all the runesmith dwarves that Ainz is given a chance to have that freaking passion again, you know, which I go hey, have some fun, you know, you're gonna enjoy it, etc. Eventually, the dwarf that we saw in last episode, he actually wants to come along with Ainz because he wants to take a book from the royal capital storeroom or treasury, because that runesmith dwarven book whatsoever might be the key to possibly helping them out, you know. Ainz does not like the idea, but eventually decides to allow the dwarf to come along with him, and they end up going through some dangerous areas. But as for Ainz, it's no problem because he has a lot of magic spells, and we all know how strong he is. He's pretty much the OP character of an OP army, you know. That's the 100% fact of what's going on here, you know, that kind of thing. Eventually, yeah, as the episode continues on, towards the very end, they end up going through some toxic poison field, which will be no problem for Ainz himself. But as for the others, you know, such as the Dark Elf and the Dwarf, it might be a problem, but not an issue, you know, because he puts some protection spell on them and get ready to fly and go through the poison field, and the episode ends off there. So, overall in this episode, it's just Ainz helping out the dwarves, and he asks negotiations or a friendly relationship because of dwarven runesmithing on weapons that could be very useful to him and his kingdom or his country, you know, that kind of thing. But we'll have to see, you know. Anyways, looking forward to the next episode and see how Ainz will handle this, because the dwarf runesmithing seems very interesting, you know, and I'm pretty sure the world building involving the lores and the other ancient texts, you know, could be very impressive, especially a frost dragon that's on the way to a major threat. We'll have to see how that one goes, because, you know. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.